Hello, my name is Jesus Camacho,
My name is Cecilia Young.
And I am Myrna Cervantes.
and our group will be discussing Domain 1 of the Teacher Leader Model Standards. This standard is all about doing our best to help foster a culture of collaboration in order to encourage educator development and student learning.
Domain 1 Collaboration 1.1. It utilizes group processes to help colleagues work together to solve problems, manage conflict, and promote meaningful change. And one of the items that we can use is a book called Kagan Cooperative Learning by Dr. Spencer Kagan and Miguel Kagan. This is an excellent resource for any school. And some of the Kagan strategies that we have found helpful are the ones talking chips, so you can use during a meeting, and fist to five for voting, which basically it's about majority vote. And domain 1, it continues with 1.2. It models effective skills in learning, presenting ideas, leading discussions both in the classroom and with your colleagues. And one of the interesting TED Talks that I found very meaningful and that applies to this domain is one by Rita Pearson. And it talks about how every child needs a champion, because children, they won't learn from somebody that they don't like. So you need to make a connection with the child before the child can trust you and be able to learn.
Yes, and I'd like to talk about element 1.3, which talks about trust, employing that skill at the workforce and the workplace. So trust, it's something that he notes in his book, from the book The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The author Stephen R. Covey explains the importance of that. And so he says that trust takes time and patience. If done correctly, both parties will benefit. For example, if the family takes the time to delegate the duties of household cleaning, it can be accomplished. It could be accomplished in an hour. However, it takes time to manage that. A parent can do a better job at the cleaning. However, it's the empowerment of the child to do it. And with that, it takes the training, and one can therefore develop that trust of completing that task. Same with the workforce. Developing that trust is very important.
Ron Clark is an amazing American educator that very much thinks outside of the box. He's a Disney Teacher of the Year winner and is passionate about being inclusive of all cultures and diverse perspectives. Ron Clark has published several New York Times bestselling books on teacher leadership. He is a founder of the Ron Clark Academy, a 5th through 8th grade private school in Atlanta, Georgia. During every staff meeting, he allocates time where his staff can share any new, innovative ideas they might have about improving student engagement and learning. All perspectives are welcome is his motto. In his book, Move Your Bus, Ron discusses teacher leader philosophies and the importance of welcoming diversity of thought in addressing challenges and promoting innovation.
Okay, and standard 1.5 highlights the different backgrounds, ethnics, and cultures and languages in the workplace and also as students. So in this standard, we are making reference to 2 articles. One of them is Cultural Diversity 2, which emphasizes with students who come from diverse backgrounds, and it gives you some ideas of how to reach students who are different from your culture. And the second article talks about cultural awareness, and this one has to do with 50 most read articles on diversity in the workplace. So there's 50 there that helps you with your colleagues that you're working that are different and diverse. So in both in colleagues and students, these highlight the benefits of knowing who your students and your colleagues are to make it a better working environment.
I hope you found this resource helpful in helping build your teacher capacity. To recap, Domain 1 has 5 elements, 1.1 through 1.5. I do want to draw attention to some of the highlighted keywords because they capture the overall emphasis of this standard. This standard is all about colleagues collaborating to solve problems and promoting meaningful change. Teacher leaders are aware of each team member's needs and they do all they can to advance shared goals. Building trust and gathering collective wisdom from diverse perspectives will help promote efficient and momentous change.